Gearboard presents the top 4 best AV receivers. Let's get started with the list. Starting off our list at number 1, Denon AVRS540H. The Denon AVRS540H has everything that most people need in an AV receiver, plenty of inputs, with 6 HDMI, support for 7.1 channels with Dolby Atmos and DTS, X decoding, to add height effects for an even more immersive sound, and full-featured streaming support, including Spotify, Bluetooth, and AirPlay 2. But we especially like the little touches, such as the simple, clear on-screen menus and the automatic naming of HDMI sources, that make this receiver easy to set up and use, so anyone can get the best performance out of it, even if they've never used a receiver before. Denon's effective EQ room correction software helps the AVRS540H produce some of the best sound of any receiver we tested, and Denon has added support for a few HDMI 2.1 features, such as ERC, for better audio from your TV, and automatic low latency mode, which allows devices to automatically detect and switch into the best mode for gaming. At number 2, Denon AVRS540BT. For the movie lover willing to pay more to get a higher quality, immersive theater experience at home, we recommend the Denon AVRS540BT. This receiver supports all the same audio formats as the S750H and sounds better than the under $1,000 models we tested, thanks to its more advanced Odyssey XT32 room correction. Compared with the less expensive AVRS750H, the AVRS540BT has 2 additional amp channels to add more surround overhead speakers, or power a pair of speakers in a separate audio zone, more HDMI inputs, 8 total, an improved user interface with sharper graphics, and better multi-room capabilities to send AV signals around your house. At number 3, Yamaha RXV685. If you can't or don't want to run wires around your room, the Yamaha RXV685 can output wireless surround sound when using Yamaha MusicCast speakers as your surround speakers. This 7.1 channel receiver supports Dolby Atmos and DTS, X soundtracks, and its solid room correction helps it produce good sound. Its 5 HDMI 2.0 inputs are enough for most systems, though it's one less than the Denon AVRS750H has, and this model isn't quite as easy to set up as Denon's offerings. Yamaha has enhanced the RXV685 since its initial release to support AirPlay 2 and ERC, but not automatic low latency mode. Yamaha also offers the lower-priced 5.1 channel RXV485, which supports wireless surrounds, but it has fewer amp channels and HDMI inputs, and its room correction isn't quite as good. At number 4, Denon AVRS540BT. If you want to assemble a basic 5.1 channel surround sound system, or you already have a 5.1 channel system and need to upgrade to a receiver that supports 4K and HDR, the Denon AVRS540BT is a good, affordable solution. Like our other Denon picks, this receiver is easy to set up and use, and it performs well. It has 5 HDMI inputs, which is more than other receivers in its price category, but it can only stream music over Bluetooth, not Wi-Fi platforms like HEIS and AirPlay 2.